Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you how to use CPA GEO Targeting plugin for WordPress. In this demo, I'm going to be showing you a few real-life examples just so you can see how it works in actuality. So let's get into it. I'm going to create a page called Testing Plugin. And what this is going to do, well, what this is doing right now is it's running through a real-time validation just to check if this page already exists. And what it's doing is it's actually, once I click on save my links, it will create a page called Testing Plugin. It's going to be a private page, but that page will be a conditional page. And the conditions are basically going to be set up by you, or by the user, whoever is using the plugin. And the conditions are basically how to target that link or where to go from that link, right? And in this case, I'm going to call it Testing Plugin, and I'm going to leave United States as the geo retarget link, and I'm going to say http yahoo.com, right? So what this is going to do is it's going to say if anyone is clicking or visiting cpageotargeting.com/testing plugin and they're from the United States, then take them to Yahoo, right? So let's save this link. Now let's test it out. Since I'm from the United States, it's an easy test for me. Let's do that. And as you can see, it went to Yahoo. So that's an easy test, but let's actually try to challenge this plugin and see if it can handle it. Let's try to target another country, and for that we will be using Tor browser to be able to impersonate another country, so to speak, right? So that we can see whether the plugin actually works or not. And here is Tor browser. Let's get a new identity. Let's say ipgeotool.com, which is a tool that allows you to see your actual location based on your IP address. And in this case, well, this is an anonymous proxy, so it wasn't able to recognize the IP or the country from the IP. Geotool, let's try it again. And in this case, it would give us what? Let's see. So it's France. Nice. So let's add one more, and let's see France. And let's send France to Google, right? And let's save this, get this plugin, say okay to that, get this, and let's go to this link. And as you can see, it's targeting or connecting to Google. And as you can see, actually, that it says France here, so it is in fact right. So that was a bit of a more advanced test for this plugin, and it passed the test, which is good. So let's try something a little bit more advanced. Let's close that, and let's think of a scenario where we have a lot of scattered traffic, but we only know few segments of the countries that are visiting our website or visiting our YouTube channel or Twitter account or our Facebook page, right? It doesn't matter what it is, but we just know that only a few segments. And by segments, I mean the countries, right? So if we have like a bunch of scattered traffic, we only know that some of it is United States, and some of it is from France, and some of it is from, let's say, Russia, right? Obviously, if we're using Google Analytics or any other type of analytics tool, then we will be able to see all of the segments. But if we're not able to, then what we can do is we can default to a specified link. So in this case, we'll add one, and we will say default, and we will default to WordPress. So in this case, it will try to go to United States. It will rather check if the user is from United States, and if not, then it will fall to France, and if not, then it will just go to default. Default is basically, as you already understand, it's just if none of these work, then it will just default it to that. So let's actually give it a try. Let's save that. Let's get this, and let's get new identity, IP Geo tool, right? Now let's see what country we get. United States. I mean, this one is not that interesting because we already tried this one. Let's get new identity. Let's try this one out. So Germany, cool. We don't handle Germany in here, as you can see, so this should in fact go to WordPress because it should default. And as you have guessed, it went to WordPress. So let's close this because we've already seen it working. But a few words about this plugin and why it was made. Basically, the reason it was made is that when we were doing our own CPA marketing, there weren't any actual tools that were as useful as this one, right? Because either they're, some of them work for WordPress, some of them were not, some of them were just scripts, but the bottom line is that most of them were just complicated, they were clumsily written, right? They didn't have many features, it was a lot of manual labor in case you wanted to change something. The ones that were for WordPress, just their interfaces weren't user-friendly, they weren't being updated, there were a bunch of bugs, and the developer wouldn't care because it wasn't in development anymore. So that's why we created this, and it's a very nifty tool. It's a very lean tool because it's not overloaded with many features. As you can see, you only go to tools and you click on that and you're ready to go, right? So there's not a bunch of options that you have to follow, and it's just open and go. It's very easy, and that's what we were shooting for, right? Very easy, very user-friendly. Everything is self-explanatory. So another thing about it is that, why use this tool? So the reason you want to use this tool is because, as you already know, you're gonna have, if you're using organic traffic, you are getting scattered traffic. I mean, there's no way you're not getting scattered traffic. So scattered traffic is good, I guess, if you're just doing Google AdSense. In that case, you don't care. But if you actually want to do CPA marketing, or you want to collect, or you want to separate them into separate lists so that then you can do CPA marketing to those specific lists, then this tool is a necessity. So what will happen is, you will provide this link to your scattered traffic wherever it is, whether it's from YouTube, you're from Facebook, or from just like organically, right? You will provide them with this link. And then what will happen is the scattered traffic will funnel through here, and if you're using Google Analytics, then you can easily see which countries you need to target. And once you target them, they will funnel through here, and here for your destination URL, you don't have to just put CPA targets. I mean, you can also put here links which represent landing pages that are that are just specifically for the United States users, right? And ones that are just specifically for French people, and one that are specifically for Russian people. Now you don't have to write it in Russian, or you can just translate it in Russian. It doesn't matter. You can still write it in English, but at least you can at least put the title as, you know, welcome, I don't know, my Russian comrade, right? Or you just say, hey, what's up, buddy? You know, if you're from the United States or from French, you can say something else, whatever. You can be funny, you can be whatever you want. But the bottom line is that you have the control to specifically target them. And that's what it's all about. Now, that's powerful, because once you target them specifically, then, as you already know, you will have lists specifically for United States people, specifically for French people, specifically for Russian people, and so on and so forth. Then you can advertise your CPA offers to those lists. So it's basically taking that free traffic, converting it into a specific list, and then using CPA offers to capitalize on those lists that you created them for free. And so once again, this tool is a necessity if you have scattered traffic. I mean, by necessity, I mean, you know, why not use the tool? Because it's just, you will be able to leverage your free traffic, and without it, you are just, you know, spending it away, and that's definitely no good. So definitely look into this, and if you have any questions, please contact us. If you have questions about any features, or, you know, about the licensing, or about the price, or about anything else, just contact us, and we will get back to you within 24 hours. It should be sooner than that, but just know that if we don't get back to you, it will definitely be within 24 hours, so don't worry. And if there are any bugs for any reason, if you purchase a program, any bugs, we always update our code base. So we always try to optimize it. We always try to keep our code base clean, because we are going to be adding more and more features to it. And so that's why, if you encounter any bugs, don't hesitate to just contact us and just let us know what happened, or how you generate that bug, and we'll definitely have an update within a day or two, and you will be able to download it and just, you know, get rid of that, because it is in development, and it will be in development for a long time. So definitely keep that in mind. If there's anything, just let us know. And thank you for watching.